In today's episode of Eden Pathways, we step into one of the most turbulent chapters in Jacob's family story. Dinah's encounter with Shechem sets off a chain of anger, revenge, and sorrow within Jacob's household. Yet, in the middle of family strife and broken trust, God calls Jacob to move to Bethel, a place of worship and renewal. This episode reminds us that even in chaos and pain, God invites us back to Himself, offering hope and restoration.
The danger of anger. Dinah, Jacob's daughter, was a curious soul. She loved to explore the new land her family now called home. One day, she ventured near the city of Shechem, drawn by the sounds and sights of a bustling town. There, she met the prince of the city, whose name was also Shechem. But their meeting was not a happy one. Shechem took Dinah and dishonored her. When her brothers, Simeon and Levi, heard what had happened, a terrible fire of anger ignited in their hearts. It burned so hot and so fierce that it consumed all reason. The prince Shechem, along with his father, Hamor, came to Jacob's camp. They spoke of their love for Dinah and asked for her hand in marriage. They offered to join their people together, to live as one family. But Simeon and Levi, still blinded by their rage, saw an opportunity for vengeance. They spoke with deceit in their hearts. "We will agree," they said, "but only if every man in your city is circumcised. Only then can we truly be one people." Hamor and Shechem agreed, and they returned to their city. They convinced their people to undergo the painful ritual, telling them, "This will make us one with Jacob's family, and their wealth will become ours." On the third day, while the men of the city were still in pain and weak, Simeon and Levi took their swords. They stormed the city, killing every man, including Hamor and Shechem. They had taken their revenge, but at a terrible price. When Jacob saw what his sons had done, he was filled with sorrow and fear. "You have brought trouble upon me," he cried. "Now the people of this land will hate us and come against us." But Simeon and Levi replied, "Should he have treated our sister like a harlot?" God, seeing the danger, spoke to Jacob, "Arise, go up to Bethel, and settle there. Build an altar to the God who appeared to you when you fled from your brother Esau." It was a call to leave the place of anger and violence and return to a place of worship and peace. Jacob and his family obeyed. They gathered their belongings and set out for Bethel. As they traveled, a great fear from God fell upon the cities around them, and no one dared to pursue them. God's protection was a shield against the consequences of their anger. And so, Jacob's family found a new home, a place of peace. Meanwhile, Esau, who had once been filled with his own anger, had also found his way. His descendants settled in the hill country of Seir, a separate people, showing that even with a troubled past, a new path can be forged. The story of Dinah and her brothers teaches us that anger, left unchecked, can lead to violence and sorrow, but God's path is always one of peace and reconciliation.
Though Jacob's family faced violence, betrayal, and grief, God's call to Bethel shines through as a reminder: no matter where we've wandered, His arms are open to receive us. Like Jacob, we too are invited to lay down our past, build an altar, and renew our walk with God. Join us tomorrow as we continue this incredible journey through the Bible, one story at a time, here on Eden Pathways.